The bug died a couple days ago. Tried changing out the condenser. Still no good spark. Figured I'd try one of those cheap electronic ignitions. It's like a $30 one on Amazon. Give it a shot. I can always try points again. Not the end of the world. So I wanted to double check positive and negative on the coil. Coil looks good, and so we'll install this pretty quickly, hopefully. Here's what it came with. I mean, pretty much just got the unit, a little bit of hardware, and we'll make something work. It came with no instructions, so I plan on just pulling it all off, assembling it, and giving it a shot. So let's go ahead and start this guy off. And little Phillips down there. And I know I could just pull the distributor off, but I know it's got decent timing, so I'm just going to pull it all out from in position so I don't bump anything. Doesn't seem like it'd be too hard, but one screw on the back for me at least. Little Phillips head, and then one for the points. I already loosened them up with another screwdriver. And once they're off, disconnect condenser from the negative side and disconnect the points. A little stiff for me. Should just be nice and empty in there. Still has some turn. Now I'm not sure if it's going to work with the vacuum advance style, but like I said, no instructions or anything about it, so I'll just give it a shot and see if she runs. Well, I tucked it in there. Seems like you gotta kind of crease those wires a little bit. It does not fit as tight as I wanted, but it's got a little peg that goes in the original points area, and then this little stainless steel Allen bit goes in. The only bits of instruction online say that you really have to verify your coil positive and negative because you'll fry it. So, only for my sanity, I already marked the positive and negative on my coil. I know the condenser hooks up to the negative. I just wanted to make sure. So I was able to tuck the wires in, pull that little rubber cap. I think I'm going to use the old condenser screw and one of the little new pieces that will go in it and hold those wires from rattling out. That's the piece I'm going to use to hold those black and red wires where the old condenser is screwed in. On second thought, I hooked up that little gold piece, and I don't think it's going to lead the wires in a good direction, so might just hold off on that. Wires are long enough. This rubber's in here real tight, so we'll give this a shot. So this is kind of the mystery of no instructions. This is obviously a clone of I think one of the nicer models, and I looked it up, and it's like this nipple should go up. It has an indexing mark and it has a washer, so I'm just gonna put the washer down first and kind of line the indexing mark up with the rotor and see if she starts. So with that washer on and the rotor on, doesn't quite sit down all the way, so I'm going to try pulling the washer out and hopefully it fits. And it looks like it fits pretty well now without that washer, so maybe different style rotor or something like that. So I've assembled it without that washer. It fits just fine. Took a little while to get it started. The timing was very far off, about 15 or so degrees, but once I just retimed it at the 7 degrees back of top dead, I got a mark on mine. She fired right up. Haven't taken it out of the garage to try higher RPM driving. Gotta get her off the jack stands and we'll give you an update. Well, I just took it for a 15-minute drive, got her up to operating temperature. Was a little worried it was down on power for a bit, but then once she was nice and warm and full RPMs and everything, she was no different than before. So I don't know how long it'll last. It's only a $20-something ignition, but we'll see. Worth a shot. About the same price as a new set of points.